One of the most important observations in the history of astronomy is that of Cepheid variables in the Magellanic Clouds by Henrietta Swan in 1908. Back then, women weren't allowed to operate telescopes, so the Harvard graduate was hired to study data gathered by a male counterpart using the Bruce telescope in Peru. A Cepheid variable is a type of star that brightens and dims in a highly regulated cycle. The time it takes for a Cepheid to complete one cycle is called a period. Cepheids can have periods ranging from hours to weeks. A star's luminosity is the measure of how much energy it radiates outward, not to be confused with its apparent brightness, which is how bright it appears to us. A near and less luminous star can appear brighter to us than a very luminous further star. Assuming the Cepheids in the Magellanic Clouds were all roughly the same distance from us, Leavitt could use their apparent brightness to calculate their luminosity. When she compared the length of the periods with their luminosities, she came to the revelation that the longer the period, the more luminous the star is. Using this relationship, we can observe the period of any Cepheid to determine its luminosity, and then, using a simple formula, compare its luminosity with its apparent brightness to calculate its distance. This allows us to use Cepheids to accurately calculate the distance to very far away objects, which is something we were not previously able to do. When Leavitt did this with Cepheids in the Magellanic Clouds, she realized that they were outside of our galaxy. This is the first evidence that anything existed beyond the Milky Way. We now know that the Magellanic Clouds are in fact dwarf galaxies orbiting our own. Leavitt effectively unlocked the door to the extragalactic universe, forcing humanity to reevaluate its place in the cosmos and ushering in a new era of astronomy and philosophy alike. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble built on Leavitt's work to discover that the universe is expanding. Today we can estimate that the Milky Way is just one of 2 trillion galaxies in the universe.